Time for the walk-off. Mets general manager Billy Eppler spoke over the weekend and said that the Mets are looking to avoid trading for a rental player. And you like this philosophy?
Sal, in a perfect world, yeah. But look, the Mets have won exactly 2 World Series in their history. And if they get to a spot this year at the trade deadline where they need a piece to get to where they want to go in October, they need to sacrifice a prospect. Look, not every prospect is going to be a superstar. I know we all dream on them when they're coming up and when they're on the prospect list and all that stuff. Ooh, Ronnie Mauricio, ooh, Mark Vientos. But if one of those guys has to be sacrificed because the Mets need another starter and they don't have any reinforcements, that's what they got to do. You need to win the World Series. Sustainability is great to talk about, but how about a few championships, too?
I think it's tough when you make those comments, you put them in a box, right? You're kind of putting the team in a box, so to speak. So if they do need somebody, if they need that rental guy, are they not going to go do it? Because Billy Eppler said, hey, that's not what we do here. And also, to your point, those prospects that are developing, that they have made clear that is very important to them. What value do they bring? They get paid nothing, yet they're their most valuable trade chip when you do need a guy to come in and help get the job done.
I'd be curious, what are they going to do with all the guys that they have? Like,
there's not room for every one of them.
Yeah, so you're going to have
not all going to be Mets superstars.
I also am going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and let's assume that he's talking about Shohei Ohtani, as opposed to a normal rental player that you go out there and trade a prospect for and have help the team, because they can't be in a spot, and to your point, where they need help, whether it's a bat, whether it's a bullpen arm, whatever, and they're not going to go out there and get them. For relative reason.
Yeah, right, exactly. I mean, look, things happen during a season, Sal. It doesn't always go to plan and perfection, so you need to adjust on the fly, and if that means that you have to make a move, then you have to make a move, and it's not always going to be perfect on the other side where there's a controllable star that you can add and then sacrifice your prospects. Sometimes you have to make the hard call. This might be one of those years.
Yeah, and I like what you said, Dani, about putting themselves in a box. You can't just rule everything out. Obviously, you got to be open. So I understand what he's trying to say. You got to be open to anything come trade deadline, depending on what you need.